Hey guys, I'm Hellie, DJ Iceberg 365, anchor for RYC Praise News. This week I wanted to share with you about Christian hip hop artist D Black. He's always been musically gifted throughout the course of his musical career. He's won over the hearts of Christian hip hop music lovers for all walks of life, performing at a variety of venues and making public appearances, all while recording new music. Dee and his wife also take in foster kids. Pretty cool. You can find more at deeblack.com. Hip hop artists Fill the Voice, 1K Few, Bizzle, Arise, AI The Anomaly, and Miles Minnick are launching a tour presented by Vine Style Ministries, an Outsiders clothing brand. The tour is called Stop That Traffic and will be raising awareness about boys trapped in human and sex trafficking. So far, there are 2 dates in California, with additional dates TBA. The Stop the Traffic tour has 3 goals: to raise awareness, help people be able to recognize when human trafficking is taking place, and thirdly, be able to report it. Outsiders brand founder Vince Serrano explains that sex and human trafficking is a bigger problem in the U.S. than many people may realize. I looked into this a bit. Human trafficking is a crime that forcefully exploits children, women, and men. According to the United Nations, human trafficking affects every country in the world, but it is not talked about enough. Trafficking involves transporting someone into a situation of exploitation. It's estimated that internationally there are between 20 million and 40 million people in modern slavery today. Estimates suggest that, again, internationally, only about 0.04% of survivors of human trafficking are identified, so the vast majority of cases go completely undetected. Human trafficking earns global profits of roughly $150 billion a year, with $99 billion of those dollars coming from commercial sexual exploitation. All over the world, an estimated 71% of enslaved people are women and girls, while men and boys account for the other 29%. About 50,000 people are trafficked into the U.S. every year. It is reported that a large number of child sex trafficking survivors in the U.S. were at one time in the foster care system. Advocates report a growing trend of traffickers using online social media platforms to recruit and advertise targets of human trafficking. The average age a teen enters the sex trade in the U.S. is 12 to 14 years old. In 2018, the National Human Trafficking Hotline received more calls from California than from any other state in the U.S. California was followed by Texas and Florida, respectively. If you need to contact the Human Trafficking Hotline, you can call 1-888-373-7888. You can also text 233-733 or chat with them online at humantraffickinghotline.org. If you want to find out more about the Stop That Traffic tour, you can go and search ticketbud.com. Tickets for the dates in California are free with a donation of any size. All profit will be donated to Project Rescue, a world-class ministry with over 20 years of service to souls who are trapped in human trafficking. Visit projectrescue.com. A bit more positive news. DC Talk is celebrating their 25th anniversary of the Jesus Freak album. That is crazy. It's just a tad older than me. I'll be 25 in April. Special merch happening at dctalk.com/store, including this My Best Friend Was Born in a Manger ornament, which I got one of. Limited quantities. I think they only made 250 of those. Announcement time. RYC Praise News is now a sponsor of DJ iRock Jesus. Some pretty awesome stuff happening here with us. Subscribe to RYC Praise News on YouTube. Drop our Facebook page a like at facebook.com/RYC Praise News. And follow us on Twitter at NewsRYC and Instagram at RYC Praise News. I hope you enjoyed this week's report. Share this video, drop story suggestions for next week down in the comments below. And I'd also love to hear feedback on this week's video. I'm Amanda Hellie, DJ Iceberg 365 for RYC Praise News. I'll see you next week.